Welcome everyone, my name is Mr. otherwise known as Chris, and welcome to some more Crysis 3. This is the fourth take of this commentary, and I hope I get it right this time. Well, anyway, this is a game I played about, I think it's an hour ago now. But yeah, it was a really good game. I joined King26, he's part of the Dead Pixel HQ channel. He asked me if I could add him on PlayStation, so I did. And I was having some bad games, so I thought I'd join him, and then we had a really good game, so I asked him if I could upload it. He said sure mate, and that's how things went. So that's what you're saying. Now, if you're here for the main title of the video, that is what I'm going to be talking about, yes. But it's PS4 or Xbox 720. I'm not making an arguments video where you got, it's like a versus video, which one's better. That's not what this is about. This is simply about what you're getting, why you're getting it, and that's about it, really. I'm getting both, but I just want to know the reasons behind people moving from one console to another, or sticking with their console, or why the benefits of what they think it's going to be good for, and stuff like that. Just basics. No arguments like this one's better than this one is higher quality graphics card, this one's got a better processor. None of that. Because, to be honest, Xbox 720 doesn't have any hardware released anyway, but in a nutshell, I'm not interested in that because I'm not a fanboy. Fanboy. I just went really high pitched while saying fanboy, it was really weird. But I'm going to keep it in the video for your humour. But yeah, I'm not making this is not a video about which one's better and why, it's just why you're getting one and why. It's a bit different. So if you're here for that, then you can stick around if you want. Just don't leave any comments saying this one's better than this one, because you're probably just going to get blocked or just anger a lot of people who are just going to argue back at you, which is possible. I can't control my audience. No, I can't control my audience. I just thought about it for a sec. I don't know how to build a mind control device, so yeah, I can't control my audience. Off topic. So, PS4, Xbox 720, which one you getting? Now, I'll tell you what, which ones I'm getting both, but there's reason for that, and obviously you're going to have different reasons for this because you don't live the same life as I do, I hope. You might do, I don't know. But essentially the reason I'm getting both is because I assume that by the end of the year, I mean, so far I've had requests for people to play alongside me in games. I've got 17 subscribers. Now, one of these subscribers did not have a PS3 and was annoyed by that. Well, he wasn't annoyed in a way that he was angry at me, he was just upset in a lot of ways that he couldn't play alongside me. So what I've decided to do is that when the new consoles come out, because I'm going to assume that you're all going to get different consoles, I mean, you might get the same ones, I don't know, but I'm just going to get both, because it saves the hassle of, oh, I don't have it. Well, I can just buy it on the other one, and then you can just play it anyway. So that's the way that's going to work. I'm going to get it on like all three platforms, and by the third one I mean PC. I'm going to be buying a lot of stuff on PC now, so if you've got a PC and you want to play alongside me, then PC all the way. Just like buy it on PC and I'll play it with you. But essentially what I'll do, I'll have my PC copy, and then I have a copy for one of the other consoles depending on which one's more popular. If they're both equally popular, then I'll just have to get it on both, won't I? It's £120 out of my wallet, but it probably won't bother me that much. But essentially the reason I'm getting both is for that reason. But there are lots of benefits for getting one or the other. I mean, let's go back to Xbox 360 and PS3. Now, there's different reasons for people getting them. I got my PS3 because my friends had my PS3, and the fact that I could afford it at the time that I bought it. Which, okay, I'm paraphrasing. At the time my parents bought it. It was a Christmas present, like, 3 years ago now. 3? Yeah, 3 years ago. So, it was a very good Christmas present as well. Sorry. That's the reason I got mine, is because most of my friends had it. And then Xbox 360 was similar. I mean, a lot of people I know who got that were just like, yeah, I had friends on it. I think there is one reason a lot of people got Xbox as well, which I'm going to go into, but I don't mean in an insulting way, because even I thought about it. There was a time when I thought I probably wouldn't be able to afford a PS3, so I might as well get an Xbox just because I wanted to experience next-gen gaming. Which was 4 years old, by the way, when I got into next-gen gaming. So it was probably called current-gen gaming, I suppose. But yeah, I was living off a PS2 for that period of time. But I was thinking about getting an Xbox just because I wanted something new to play on, and it was cheap. Sorry, I just tapped my mic. It was cheaper, and that's mainly why I wanted to get one. It was genuinely cheaper and it offered a similar experience. But when I was allowed to get a PS3, I got a PS3 because that's really what I wanted. And I was really happy with that. But a lot of people got Xboxes for other reasons, like their friends played it, there was exclusives that they wanted to play, like Gears of War, Halo and stuff like that. And to be honest, PS3 wasn't the greatest when it came to exclusives, as much as people want to exploit them. I mean, Uncharted, yeah, it's alright. It's not groundbreaking. It's good. It's fun. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like amazing. And Little Big Planet, yeah, the first one was fun. The second one I kind of got bored of quite quickly. It didn't have the same experience or feel to it, and that's just the way the things went. I would much rather play. I don't know. I'm not really a Halo fan, but I'd much rather play that over like Little Big Planet 2 anyway. Number 1, I'd probably had more fun on, but yeah, that was just the way of things. But I didn't buy it for the exclusives, but some people obviously do, and I imagine with the new ones they're probably going to do it again. Maybe you get both because you like exclusives on both of them. I don't know. Have the best of both worlds. There's nothing wrong with that. No one ever said you had to go one or the other. But in terms of what they offer, now Xbox obviously hasn't released anything about their console yet besides, wait, what's it called? I think it's called the Illumi Room. That actually looks quite cool. I hope it's got better uses than what they showed it for, but like for example, you could have your mini-map on the wall. I've heard someone discuss this in YouTube videos. If you've heard this before, then I'm not stealing it. It's just well, I heard the idea and I thought it was quite a cool idea. But what they said was, you could have your screen solely for your weapon and the gaming experience, and then using the Illumi Room, which is basically a projector. It projects an image onto your wall. Now you probably need a big room to do this, but you could project, say, if you're playing the first person shooter, your health, your mini-map and stuff like that, and it frees a lot of the screen for you to use for other reasons, like, well, just in general to get a bigger view of what's going on, which would be pretty cool. I mean, you could even have your peripheral vision put in by adding the Illumi Room, which is a pretty cool idea, which was also discussed in the same video. But yeah, that's quite a useful thing for the 720. Personally, I won't get the Illumi Room because my room's not big enough to do that, but it's a cool thing. You might want to get it for that. But other than that, I don't know anything about the 720. But for the PS4, there's good points and bad points, as there always is, because people have different opinions on stuff. Like the share button, for example, where you can get someone else to play your game for you when you get stuck. Personally, I don't see the point, because if you get stuck in a game, the idea is you're supposed to just get past it, and then when you get past it, you have this sort of thrill and excitement. You've just completed the level. That's the fun of it. If you just get your friend to do it, then it's just like, oh, okay. That was fun watching you complete my game for me. That's my opinion on it. I feel that there is no use for the share button, so that's that. They've got some exclusives that are quite interesting, like Drive Club. That looks quite fun. But if it's anything similar to Gran Turismo, which I wasn't really a fan of anyway, then I'm not really a fan of that either. If you like Gran Turismo, I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm just saying that I didn't like it. I'm not really a driving fan as it is, but I didn't enjoy my experience on Gran Turismo. It was offering a realistic experience, which I didn't realise what realism meant. Well, I knew what realism meant, but I didn't realise how realistic it was going to be in terms of playing it, and it was bloody realistic. So I had one fun experience on that, which is where we drove the slowest Beagles cars at 40 miles an hour, sorry, around the Nürburgring, I think it's called, which is the biggest track. And that was quite fun. It was quite a chilled out experience, but other than that, I had no fun experiences on that game. Just lots of wasted time and trying to get bigger cars and stuff. Bigger and better cars, I mean, sorry. So really, I didn't have that much fun on Gran Turismo, but yes, I'm not really a fan of exclusives in general. But the other game, the PS4, there's another exclusive by Media Molecule. Now these people made Little Big Planet and Little Big Planet 2, which are pretty good games. If you haven't heard of them, you can look them up, but they're quite old now anyway, so I don't really see the point in you looking them up, but if you want to, then go ahead. But the new game they offer, you basically sculpt something, whatever you want, you animate it using button patterns, I suppose, and then you play with it, or make a show. I'm not really 100% sure how it works, but now it's a cool idea and concept. This is where a lot of games go wrong though. Their concepts are good, the delivery is a bit shocking. The issue is, they kind of assume that everyone's a naturally born artist. I mean, sure, you can sculpt whatever you like, but man, I would sit there and try and sculpt the car, and I'd end up with something that looks like a, I don't know, a potato or something. So, I don't think that game really works unless you're good at drawing, and plus, it's using the Move controller. If you got shaky hands or something, then you're going to get really dodgy sculptures. And then you got to animate it, which is just as difficult. If you've ever played Little Big Planet, you're not talking about. or Little Big Planet 2 actually. A lot of the good stuff that's fun to do is really bloody hard to do, so that kind of takes the experience out of it a bit, but I don't know. Depends on what you like. So yeah, that's not really a game I'm looking forward to. And then the games that aren't actually PS4 exclusives, like for example Watch Dogs, that looks really amazing. That's not even an exclusive, so that's not really a reason to buy the console, is it? So, but I'm getting one anyway because I'm a fan of PS3. I'd like to keep my name and put it through the PS4. God, if they change it so that you don't have your current online, or you don't have the option at least to have your current online name in the next console, what were they thinking? That's all I'm going to say about that, though. Hopefully they decide to just keep it so I can still be Mustafa on PS4, if you know what I mean. Otherwise someone's probably going to steal my name, I imagine. I don't know. It really depends. So yeah, and then for Xbox, obviously similar reasons. It just depend on what you want. But what one are you getting, you know? You just comment, inbox me, I don't really care. Just do one of the two if you want to. Have a discussion in the comments, really up to you, or do a response video, but I doubt you're going to do that. But yeah, which one are you getting? Why are you getting it? And do you think it's going to be better? I don't know. I said this wasn't going to be a versus video, but if you think it's going to be better, then voice your opinion. So anyway, if you like the video, please do like the video by clicking the like button below. And then comment with any of your thoughts and opinions if you want to. And have a nice day after subscribing, obviously. Bye-bye.